I am so excited for this video, and I feel like I have like no reason to be, but I'm excited. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be talking about If you guys don't know what pelo is, it's hair. Spanish, you're welcome. I'm really excited to do this video. One, it's been requested. Two, I just love giving you guys choices. Like, I just love giving you guys variety. It's the flavor of life. We can have it this way or we can have it that way. I just honestly love that we live in a world now where the hair that you have on your head isn't necessarily the hair that you gotta have on your head. I have been playing with ponytail extensions for a while now. I wear them all the time. I like to add them to certain videos. I like to add them to certain looks, just like I like to wear falsies. Now, because back in the day I couldn't afford, you know, luxury ponytails, and not even really now can I afford luxury ponytails, but you know, I feel like now I can, you know, splurge on the nice fancy real hair ponytails, when back in the day all I could really get my hands on was like the synthetic ponies. But I feel like the synthetic ponies even have come such a long way. So today I'm going to show you guys 4 of my favorite hair pieces that I wear. 2 are from Amazon and 2 are from Luxie Hair. This video is not sponsored. Luxie Hair has no idea who I am. I bought all 4 of these by myself. Girls getting checks, your girls getting paid, and your girls putting it right back into the business for the follicles. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and show you the Amazon ponytails first, just so you could. By the way, this is my natural hair. It is what it is, don't hate. And then I'm gonna go ahead and show you the Luxie ones in comparison. I'm gonna give you guys the pros and cons of each, and then I'm gonna let you guys decide which one the winner is. All right, so the first one we have from Amazon is this one. This is a, I believe, 20-inch synthetic pony. Does she look super fake? No. Does she feel fake? No. Is she full? Yeah. And it is this type of style, so it comes with a clip. It's a wraparound pony, which those happen to be my favorite. I do not care for clip-in ponies. Like, they could just go away. But I like the hair on this pony. I really do. Also, by the way, guys, I've worn all of these already, so I already have like my opinions kind of made. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the first Amazon one, which it's pretty easy, guys. You just kind of clip it into the pony, and then I lift my ponytail up, wrap the extra piece, bobbies pins it, and then I just kind of secure it to my hair. I'll go ahead and show you. And then what I like to do at this point is I just brush it through, and I use a wig brush because, you know, I don't want to damage the synthetic hair. And I didn't really do the best job at applying this ponytail today, but it's the first of many, and you guys are going to see me do it over and over again, and I don't want to bore y'all. And also what brushing does is it kind of blends your hair into the ponytail hair even more. And there you have it. You have a ponytail installed in your hair. I got the off black or dark brown shades. I always go for off black or dark brown because my hair is so dark. Again, guys, this is what the ponytail looks like. She is soft. The color match is great. You can use a straightener or a hair curler on this up to a certain amount of degrees. I wouldn't go past 200 if I'm being really honest with you guys, because this is synthetic hair, but it is synthetic hair that you can kind of maneuver and play with. I never really curl my synthetic hair. I always just kind of straighten it, and I run my straightener through it before I actually apply it to my hair and before I stick it onto my pony. That's just how I prefer to do it. I find that you damage them less that way, and I find that it kind of just eases the whole situation. So this is the first one from Amazon. Now, because I don't really like to wave my synthetic ponies or curl my synthetic ponies, I like to just buy a cheap option that already comes kind of wavy and or curly. This is from Amazon as well. I think this one cost me around $10.99. Again, I'm going to have prices listed, and I'm going to show you guys the direct links, and of course I'm going to have them on my Amazon page, so if you guys want to check them out and or buy them, you guys can absolutely go for it. Now, this one looks like real hair, and it also feels like real hair. The thing that threw me off about this one is that it literally looks like my hair when I come out of the shower and I wave it and I kind of wrench it with a curling cream on purpose. That's what this pony reminds me of. And it is also very soft. It looks like hair, shiny, but not too shiny to where it's a dead giveaway that it's a wig. It actually just looks like really natural, healthy human hair, but it's not. And again, I just really like the texture and the overall style of it. And again, Again, it's a wraparound, so I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly apply it. And this is what this pony looks like. Again, it literally looks like my hair thrown up in a pony. And why I really like this specific one is because my pony, as you can see, got kind of unsleeked and got kind of messy. But this hair really actually complements it. Looks so much like my natural hair. It's crazy. It hides your hair underneath really well. Although, obviously, when you're wearing this pony, I would suggest maybe keeping your hair a little natural under if you do have wavy hair, or maybe not specifically straightening it, which I do have my hair straightened right now. But other than that, guys, it just looks really, really good. And it looks really natural. It feels really summery. It feels super Coachella and like cute. And I really like the length as well. All right, guys, so this is the Luxie Off Black 120 gram 20-inch ponytail. Try saying that 5 times fast. I have to say, first impressions, putting it on was a little bit of a struggle. Like maybe I just have a really thick ponytail and like I just have trouble. My situation be girthy, but I like it. I really do. It blends into my hair really nicely. Really soft to the touch. They're all honestly really soft to the touch, but this one, it just feels really good and it moves really nicely. It doesn't look fake. Obviously, because it's real hair, this is one of the real hair options. It literally looks like my hair that I grew myself, like 100%. I'm pretty impressed with it right off the bat. The only thing that I wish is I do wish it was a little bit thicker with the hair. I feel like if I move a little too much, you could kind of see my hair underneath, which is normal. Like I am wearing extensions, but I would say that's one of the cons that it has with it. I believe this one was 160. Again, I'm going to pop up the prices here. This one was very expensive. It's real hair. However, you can straighten it, you can curl it. I know because I showed you a clip of it natural versus it now, which now it's 100% completely straight. I straightened it with my straightener and it was super easy to straighten as well. But I do like it and the length of it is nice. It's not too heavy to where it's uncomfortable. Did I spend a lot of money on it? Yes, absolutely I did. But I think it was actually worth it. I like it. Also, this is the packaging the Luxie hair comes in. It's really nice packaging. Before you actually get to the hair that you're going to use, it does come with a little weft that is specifically made so you can match your hair, because once you open and unseal the actual hair, it's no longer returnable and it's just for sanitation purposes, guys, just to keep you clean. This is the purpose of this little guy, again, just so you can match it, because this you can take out of the box and match it. Last but certainly not least, we have our Luxie. This is the 16-inch and I believe brown, dark brown, 100 grams clip-in ponytail. And while this is really only 100 grams of hair, it's still a lot of hair and it feels like a lot of hair. But I will say that the color, at least personally for me, it's a little too like light brown. It doesn't really blend with my hair as well. I feel like there's just a little bit too much of like hidden light caramel highlights in it, and it kind of throws it off, and you can kind of tell that I have a hairdo, but it can also give the illusion that like Gloria got her hair done when she didn't. She's too tired. But I do like it and it's real hair, so you can style it. I have styled it before. I'm actually going to go ahead and curl it in a little bit. I just wanted to show you what it would look like natural. This is what it looks like installed. Like I said, guys, you can't really tell because of lights and all the situation I have going on. Like it doesn't really blend the greatest with my hair. Like you could just tell that it's just a little bit more highlighted than what my hair up top is, because my hair up top is pretty much one solid off black color. The one thing I have with this one is for some reason I just feel like it frizzles out to almost nothing and it does get pretty thin towards the bottom. This one I would say is probably my least favorite of the bunch. I do have my cons with most of them, but this is just the one that while it has gorgeous volume on top, both of the Luxie hair ones do. This one kind of fades out towards the bottom, and that's something that I don't know, I'm personally not the biggest fan of. I feel like if you move it a little bit too much, you can definitely tell that it's a ponytail extension and it is a dead giveaway, which I don't really love. The hair quality is stunning. I just wish it was a little bit thicker. Now that we have ran through all of them, I can go ahead and honestly talk about them and tell you guys a little bit more about them, answer some more questions, because I know you guys probably have a lot right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the Amazon ones first. So these are the Amazon ones, and truth be told, even if I combine the price of these two, they wouldn't at all match up to the price of one of the Luxie hair ones. You heard me correctly. The price itself is such a flex. Another pro, they match your hair beautifully. Love that. Another pro, this one is heat resistant. So if I wanted to, I could straighten it, I could curl it, I could do all those things with it. Another pro, they look like real hair. Another pro about it is the color selection they have is awesome. They have a bunch of blonde options, a bunch of dark options, and everything in between. And they even have texture options. So if you wanted a straight one, you got it. If you want a curl one, you got it. They have a bunch of length options on Amazon as well. At least for the ones that I saw. Now, my cons. I'm gonna go ahead and start on this one first. This one is the most uncomfortable one by far. It weighs down your hair so much, and I don't know if it's because it's straight and because it's the long one, but also the material of it itself, the way that it's made, it's just heavy. Like, this is a very heavy pony compared to this Luxie one, which is real hair and it's straight like this one. This one is just so much lighter. Again, because I feel like natural hair, it doesn't give you as much of a headache as this one does. This one I wore for about 2 hours and I had near a migraine. Very uncomfortable. You gotta pop a few Tylenols if you know that you're gonna wear this one. Like, you really gotta be prepped. I mean, unless you're not tender-headed like me. This one literally feels like nothing. It feels like air. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe because it's wavy and curly and it just kind of bounces. It is so comfortable. You don't feel it at all. This one I can honestly rate again a 7 out of 10. This one I would rate maybe a 5. Again, also because you have to constantly be brushing it and it does mat up, especially if you get sweaty, especially if it's hot. And that's one of the things that the Luxie ones, they're such a pro with that. When it comes to natural hair, it doesn't get as matted up as synthetic hair. It doesn't get as gunky or gross as synthetic hair does. If you take care of it properly, yes, but just naturally, guys, it just doesn't. Now, however, the cons of the real hair, I only have like 1 or 2 to be honest, and it's mainly just with this one. Like, this by far has to be my least favorite of the Luxie collection that I bought. Just again, it thins out at the bottom. I don't really like it, but if you do have the money to spend on the 20-inch 120 gram one, I highly would, because as you can see, this one stays thick even to the bottom as opposed to the other one. So that's one con I have. I guess the other con would be the price. I mean, it's over $100, guys. That's really pricey for a piece of hair. At that point, you might just want to buy the box of extensions and make that investment. I don't know. Again, that's completely up to you. That's a personal thing. But those would probably be my only cons, because the fact that you can style it, amazing. The fact that I could curl it, straighten it, even if I wanted to dye it, I could. I do not recommend that though. Maybe not. Again, it goes back to the whole, like, it gives you choices. It gives you variety. Variety is the spice of life. I love that about the Luxie hairstyle. Now, if you guys are someone like me and care about like the packaging and all that, and like about the experience of getting the extensions themselves, the Amazon one came in this packaging. The curly one came in this one, and I believe the straight one came in this one. Again, I could be getting that mixed up. You do get, I believe this one did send me a couple of bobby pins to go with it, and of course the hairnet to keep the hair safe. But the packaging isn't anything special. It's plastic, it's generic, it's cheap. It's not, again, anything luxury. And when it comes to the Luxie packaging, again, it's just night and day difference, guys. The Luxie one come in this gorgeous pink box. Again, packaging is an experience for me. You get the package, you open it up, and this is what you receive. You see a beautiful pink box. Once you brush out your hair and you're ready to put it back in its packaging, you just curl it into the box. The top part, which will tangle in hair if you mix it in with the hair, sits on top, which doesn't really let it mix in with the hair. And again, it doesn't damage the hair in the packaging itself. So it just goes along with, they last longer. I don't really know what the general statistical thing is when it comes to like what lasts longer. I will tell you right now, if you take care of your synthetic hair, it does last a long time. But I've never had, and I will say this completely honestly, guys, I've never had a synthetic piece of hair outlast a real piece of hair. And that's if you really take care of them. Real hair really takes no maintenance. You just kind of brush them out, make sure they don't get really tangled. You put them back in their box and they're good. The synthetic ones, however, because they do get matted, you kind of do have to carry a brush with you, like I said. And just the wear and tear through time, they just start looking more cheap. They just start looking more used. Again, they're just not the most durable. However, if you guys just need them and know you're only wanting to get them for a couple of uses a year at a time, and for special occasions or for just the Instagram picture, I think the Amazon ones are great if you're not somebody who is looking to wear your ponytail a lot. But if you, on the other hand, are looking to wear your ponytail a lot and make it almost like a staple in your outfit choices, and if you're planning on wearing it at least once a week, I would very much invest in the natural hair one, bite the bullet, and pay the $100 for it. And with saying that, I'm gonna leave the options up to you guys. My whole goal here was to give you the pros and cons of each, was to show you how they looked, show you how they wore, kind of show you how I install them, how you can style them, etc, etc. Last option is obviously up to you and your hair type. Keep in mind, I have really thick hair. The fact that I have so much hair already is is a factor. If you guys think that this doesn't blend well, but you guys have much thinner hair than I do, then on your hair it probably will blend well. Or if you guys see that it barely blended with my hair and I have very thick hair and you think you have thicker hair than I do, maybe stay away from this. Again, I urge you to personalize this video to fit your needs, your hair wants, and your hair needs. I'm gonna go ahead and get going though, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope I answered some of your questions. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the feedback. I love you all so very much, and I'll see you in my next one.